what we aim to do is collectively work on the things that we can deal with, like fishing pressure, localized sources of pollution. We do a lot with marine protected areas and managing tourism, managing coastal development. We're even working with groups that work in the inland areas. So it's all very connected, and it's connected to the people and the livelihoods and the traditions in this area. And now tourism is the most important economic activity in most of the region. And you know, in order to keep tourism alive and well, we need to keep that resource healthy. And I think we're in a good position here because people understand that, and that's pretty unique. You know, we have governments that really want to see us achieve our goal, and they're working with us for the most part. And you know, we've really made some good steps in the right direction.
So this is the first ever multinational eco-audit which evaluates how well each of the 4 Mesoamerican reef countries, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico, are doing in terms of promoting their reef management. It includes the collaboration of various sectors from the nonprofit, government, private sector, and also local experts. And this entire process is verified with documents that have been reviewed by PricewaterhouseCoopers to make sure that they're up to par with international standards.
These management actions are then evaluated in the Eco-Audit, another document published every 2 years, which tracks the actual implementation of these conservation actions. In this document, we get to celebrate the milestones achieved by our partners, as well as set a higher standards for those that are lagging behind.
The Eco-Audit also provides a mechanism for partners in each country to communicate, convene, and collaborate in addressing critical issues. This effort seeks to improve the health of the Mesoamerican Reef, thereby contributing to the national economies.
Well, there are several measures that we could implement, but in our Eco-Audit we found 4 main points. A more complete coastal zone management plan, better standards for wastewater management, including zones of no extraction inside marine protected areas, and encouraging the private sector to participate in more eco-certification programs.
The Eco-Audit evaluates 28 standardized management indicators across 7 themes.
The 2014 Eco-Audit results are in, and we're doing a fair job of implementing the recommended reef management actions. Marine protected areas is our second highest scoring theme, with many increases since the last audit. It also has the only indicator that has been fully implemented in all countries. We are leading the Caribbean in the amount of sea within protected areas, even surpassing the 20% target. Fisheries management is fair overall, led by Belize's exemplary full protection of critical herbivores like parrotfish and most of their grouper spawning aggregations. Coastal zone management also scores fair, led by Mexico for their extent of coastal zone planning and regulations, but enforcement remains a challenge throughout the region. Sanitation and sewage treatment is our lowest ranking theme, with no increases from the last audit and an overall score of poor. Stronger regulations and new facilities are urgently needed to prevent contamination that threatens the reef and human health. Research, education, and awareness is our highest scoring theme, with reef monitoring, economic valuations, databases, and public outreach efforts underway across the region. Sustainability in the private sector is a poor performing theme, but there have been numerous improvements since the last audit. Honduras in particular is expanding the number of eco-labels and certification programs in different industries. Global issues scored fair overall, with Belize and Guatemala leading through their ratification of relevant international treaties and implementation of carbon sequestration programs that help offset global climate change. By regrouping these indicators into the main sectors responsible for their implementation, we find, not surprisingly, that NGOs and government are more fully implementing the recommendations than is the private sector. But this is changing. Sustainability is now on the business agenda, and the reef is now a recognized natural asset.
The reef system and the benefits that we've been able to receive from the reef is in the millions. And so having a healthy reef ensures that you're able to generate some more benefits for your people.
The report and the full Eco-Audit documents are available online at www.healthyreefs.org.